Did you know that Israel's king Ahab once faced one of the deadliest threats in his reign? Ben-Hadad, the king of Aram, came with a massive army and demanded everything Ahab had: silver, gold, wives, and children. Imagine a king facing an army 10 times larger than his own, and the enemy demands all his wealth, his family, even his life. What would you do? Today we dive into 1 Kings 20, tells the story of King Ahab of Israel, facing one of his most intense military crises. It all started when Ben-Hadad, the king of Aram, Syria, gathered a massive army and came to besiege Samaria, Israel's fortified city. He was bold, arrogant, and demanded that Ahab hand over all his silver, gold, wives, and children. Imagine receiving such a threat. It's terrifying. But Ahab, after some hesitation, refused. The next day, God sent the prophet to Ahab with an unexpected message. "Do not be afraid of him, for I will deliver him into your hand." God reminded Israel that even though the enemy seemed overwhelming, victory wasn't about military strength. It was about trusting in him. The first battle began. Israel's army fought bravely, and God gave them a stunning victory. They defeated the Arameans, killed 100,000 soldiers, and left only a small remnant alive. But here's where the story takes a twist. Ahab spared Ben-Hadad, the enemy king, even though God had commanded complete victory. Ahab allowed the king to live, thinking it might earn Israel favor or peace. This decision backfired. God sent another prophet to confront Ahab, showing that partial obedience is dangerous. God said essentially, "You've done wrong by not fully following my command, and because of this, consequences will come." It was a stark lesson. God's plans are perfect, and partial obedience is still disobedience. Later, Ben-Hadad tried to rally his troops again, but Israel was ready. Once more, God delivered them, showing that trusting him fully, not just depending on our own strategies, brings victory. By the end of the chapter, the power of God's guidance is clear. The story reminds us that battles, whether on the battlefield or in our lives, are won not just with weapons, wealth, or clever plans, but with faith, courage, and complete obedience to God's word. Moral lesson: God's power can turn impossible situations into victories. Partial obedience is still disobedience. Full trust